think I've had the flu one time in my life. Other than that, I've never been sick.
Aw.
Other than a migraine
What about that
or
chest
sinus
cold you
headache.
had hanging on to you?
Yeah, that one was a pain in the ass. But
How long did
I've
that stick
learned
with
how
you?
to. You mean the one I had a long time ago?
No, you told me you thought you were coming down with a chest cold because you couldn't sing the other day. You said you would be
Oh,
surprised if you did because you're never sick.
it wasn't a chest cold. I think it was just not sinuses, allergies. I think is what it was.
Oh,
And I didn't even get allergies until I was 40.
who's Pablo?
Pablo, supposedly her sponsor.
She said she could bounce a quarter off his ass and it would stick in the ceiling.
Must have a fat ass.
She called him Pablo jobs.
Yeah, I know.
No, she told me he has a muscle butt.
No.
I told her you need to stop describing body parts of men. You need to start seeing people for their human beings as human beings, not just a collection of sexual parts.
Yeah. I texted her last night and asked her to work on her the hell did I say? Hang on so I can pull it up and I can read it to you.
All right.
I said,
What was that song we were singing last night in the car that I was like, we gotta do that? Oh, fuck.
I say, concentrate on self-control and on self-worth. I wish you could. I missed I left out a word there. Can you even hear me? I should have talked louder.
No, I'm straining here, but
All right, hang on, I'll read it again. Just dawned on me my phone weren't close to you.
yeah.
All right, I said, all right, hang on. I said, concentrate on self-control. Then I sent her another message. Said, and on self-worth. I wish you something in your. Oh, I left out the word see. I wish you could see in yourself the things that I see in you. I have a lot of faith in you. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
There.
she was going through some cycles last night. She kept me up
Yeah,
till like fucking 4:00 in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was just rambling, and I was like, God. She told me, you know what she told me though? She said before I talked to Lorne, all I could think of was drooling all over Pablo's body. But after I had my phone call with him, and now I know why, she said after I had my phone call with him, I was so satisfied that I'm not even thinking of sex right now. She says all I'm doing is, like, I'm just... Uh-oh. Hold on, let's work.
Okay.
Second. Hey, Lauren, do you want to hold on for 5 minutes, or do you want me to call you back? This is gonna just take a little, not a long time, but I just need to go down some stuff.
I'll hold on for 5 minutes, and I'll just put it on speaker and do some stuff while I'm holding on.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. This is gonna be cool. You get to hear Lauren speak.
Oh, shit, that's going to work. I realize that. What? What did I do with them?
All right, sorry about that. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to take it off speaker.
Oh, yeah, I'm echoing. Are you recording me?
Yeah. Are you recording me?
You better not be
It sounds
recording.
like, doesn't it? Oh, smart ass. That's what it sounds like, though, isn't it?
It does.
See, so now you know why I always ask you.
Well, yeah. All right.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and I can't record on this thing, so, well, I don't think I can. If I can, I don't know how. So, which I've never taken the time to learn, so. But so we gotta figure out a way so you can make money off this website. So I'm running across things in my head, and
How about personalized birthday messages? I paid $50 once for Jake the Snake to call my mom.
well, no, not yet, because that's stuff that I have to run over with my probation officer, because she doesn't want me on social media until after I'm done with class.
Well, you won't be on social media. You're just going to use your phone. You're going to block your number, give somebody a call, and say, happy, happy birthday, Lorne.
No. But yeah.
Okay. Well, that's my idea.
I know, but waiting, that's gonna have to wait till I'm out of this class. I already know that my probation officer is gonna say no.
All right, so how about
because
this?
Because it has to do with social media.
If you want proof, I will call anybody you want from the community right now, but I'm telling you this. In the forum, people are talking about paying $5 or $10 for double-sided per page of your journal. You can say that you gifted it to me, and then I can choose to do what I wish with it, which would be maybe sell it. And I'll cut you and Elizabeth and, nobody has to know.
Let's wait until I'm out of class to do that, too.
Oh, my God. Okay. The way things are going right now, I'm not going to be able to see you till you're out of class.
No, you'll be able to see me.
I'm trying.
Yeah, she basically, she really didn't want me to have any contact with Elizabeth because everything, all the phone calls that were recorded were from her, or quote-unquote Ramona.
That's true. I had 3 calls recorded, the very first ones, but they put you in a very positive light. You sounded goofy and cute and funny. And then the live stream that you agreed to do, you answered everybody's questions and you were really happy. But with Ramona, unfortunately, you were drunk. And that probably...
Yeah. That really did not help at all. That's one of the reasons that they get on me about drinking.
And you never called me drunk. I think maybe once, but that was a long time ago. But I never had heard you. It didn't even sound like the same man.
And see, when I was getting drunk back then, it was all this stuff that I had in my mind. It was all frustration of my case and stuff on the internet, and me not understanding why people were obsessed with me, and it didn't make nothing made sense to me. So it was very frustrating to me.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of my emotions came out when I was drinking. So that's why I had asshole times when I was drinking. But now I don't drink anyway until I'm able to again without getting in trouble. So, which my lawyer told me yesterday that I won't be able to drink again. It's just they want to know that I'm able to handle my emotions and and all that crap. So, and that's another big part of the community. And everything's based around. Everything is basically based around how the community is acting towards me. Because whatever is put online, they see it all. They go on there and look, and because they can tell what's happening.
Yeah.
They're paying very close attention to it because of so many people being obsessed with it.
Well, I'm glad they are, because that means that there's reinsurance for you that I'm not doing anything, because you would have heard of it by now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And I told her that you were the one that I wanted to stay talking with. When I changed my phone number
Yeah.
for the first time, the 8782, I think it was. I told her, I said, well, Emma's the one that I want to continue talking with. So she knows that. Well, she has a good feeling about you.
Okay.
She has a little bit of a skeptical feeling about you because of that call that was on there where I was on mute and Ramona was going at you and all that crap. But
I remember that, but that was, I didn't record that because I wasn't brought into the conversation until like 10, 20 minutes in, and you guys were already talking, so.
And I'm not really so sure that, well, Elizabeth recorded it, but I'm not so sure that she put it online.
No, I don't think she did, because she knows if she puts it online, you're going to hear about it and not trust her anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't even
think that's one of the things that Philippine hacked.
Yeah, I don't even think it was intentional, because when I got my new phone, it gave me the option to record all of my calls, and it said for things like reminders and to remember dates and tips and grocery lists and all that other shit. So that's something you can turn on and off on your phone, and then it gives you a little warning that says not to publish any calls publicly. They're for personal use.
Huh.
So that's all saved somewhere on lots of phones. I disabled it on mine, of course, after all this fucking bullshit. But who knows?
Yeah. Well, the whole thing was fucked up anyway. Hang on a second, I'm trying to see something here. See, I made my uncle a tape. Well, actually, I originally made it for my dad and his wife at the time, and with me singing. And I wound up giving it to my uncle, and my uncle saved it all those years because it was like back when I was in my 20s, early 20s, and I've got the tape, and I never didn't. I noticed that I had songs on there that I was singing, but I never realized that because I didn't listen to it that long. I was just like, wow, he saved that tape all them years. I didn't realize that there's like 3 or 4 or 5 songs on there that I wrote.
Oh.
So it's like, so it's like I'm listening to them like, so I'm like thinking that I've got other songs that I've written on my computer. So it's like I've almost got enough for an album. Just I have to write the music to it.
Awesome.
And see, this is part of my idea, because if I can record them, once I get the music written to them, I can record them. Then, well, we're gonna have to figure this out, how to do it. Either sell the whole album or sell them singly.
No, you sell them song by song on iTunes, and you get money.
Okay, and I don't know how to do that. So this is something that we're going to have to do, because I think we're going to have to do this as a business type of thing, where where you're going to be
naked.
What? No, I don't think naked would matter with you.
I'm sorry. It's the first thing that came into my head. My
How the
boss
hell did you go
isn't here
from
yet.
business to naked?
It's easy with you, but I
Good
digress.
God. Oh, you fucking girl. You're almost as bad as Casey.
Well,
Oh, my God.
at least I don't try to get you to jack it on the phone with me.
Yeah, I know. Hey, that girl is something fucking... Holy fuck. Roger, get out of her food. The hell's the matter with you? Don't touch. Get away from that. No, I'll get right away from it. Move. Get up there. Boy.
Maybe he's
Okay,
still hungry.
He is, because I've decreased his food intake. But even after I fed him breakfast, I cut the food rate in half because I've been overfeeding him during the wintertime, so he'd have extra fat to stay warm when he was outside.
Okay.
So now I got to decrease it, because otherwise he's going to be way too hot when it's hot out.
Poor baby. Just
But
get
he
him
does.
some diet food or something. It hurts to have a
So-
grumbling tummy.
Diet dog food.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's called science diet.
Yeah, I'll stick with pedigree.
Well, yeah, but see, if your dog's obese,
He's
There's
not
still-
obese. He just has a little extra weight on him. I don't let him get obese.
yeah,
I just put a little extra weight on him so that way when he goes out, it makes it a
Sounds
little
like
bit
it.
easier for him, even though it doesn't even seem like it bothers him when he's out there.
sounds
But
like
during
it.
the summertime, he's with him being black, it gets hot, especially with all that fur. So, but anyway, okay, how does the list go down in a company? Is it CEO and president,
Uh-huh.
or should we just go
You mean like
President.
a hierarchy?
vice president? Like what?
Like a hierarchy?
Like a regular business.
Yeah. Like the hierarchy. Like the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it would be what, president and vice president, or would it be CEO, president? How does that list go down? I knew it once, but I can't remember it now.
Well, the chief executive officer, CEO, usually answers to like a board of directors.
Okay.
And then after that is like a vice president or a chairman.
Okay.
Then you have your
So which one-
management.
Okay. So where it's me, what would I be? I mean, obviously I'd be the top of the thing, but would the business actually start? Would the business chain actually start with you?
No, it would start with you. You're the CEO, the COD executive officer.
Should have known you'd think of that.
It would start with
Uh-huh.
you because it's essentially your property, your ideas that are being vended to the public.
Okay.
And you're in charge of it. Like, I can't just sell your dirty britches without your permission, so you would be my boss, I guess.
Okay. Then you would be next, which would be the what?
You mean on the hierarchy? Well, if we're not going to involve the community, which would then be like the board of directors, then there would be the vice president.
Okay, you could be the vice president.
Yay! Back up again.
You'd be the president.
Ye-
If I'd be the CEO, you'd be the president.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong on that?
Well, no, you're right.
Okay, because we can look it up on the internet to find out, make sure that we have it in the right chain of commands.
Because usually the CEO is the president, And then after that, you have like a board of directors, or if it's a nonprofit, something similar to that. Then under them is the vice president. And then you have like your chairman and your management and all that bullshit.
Okay. So
You're the brains of the operation, eh?
Okay, so I would be the president. You'd be the vice president.
Right.
Is that right? Or would I be the CEO, then president, and you'd be would I be the CEO, then you'd be the president?
The CEO is interchangeable with president when it comes to business, I think. We should ask Casey. I think she took business classes.
Yeah, no. Well, let's ask the internet, because we started asking her questions about that, and she's lead it right into sex, and she needs to concentrate on what she's doing.
All right.
So I'd rather look on the internet.
I got about like 5 or 6 more minutes before I got to go into the big office.
Okay. So basically, what it's going to be is me, then you, then either Dan or Elizabeth.
Okay.
Which one do you think?
Well, I know Dan more than I know Elizabeth, but that's not to say that means that his character is better than hers. I know him inside and out, and I know everything about him, and I trust him. I don't have the same familiarity with Elizabeth.
Okay, so we put Dan next.
Okay. Right under me.
Okay. Right under you.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll put Elizabeth.
That'll work.
That'll work?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can all things that I sell, that we have to figure out the pay and all that, all things that I sell.
Okay.
Or on things that are sold, because obviously it's not just me selling it, because you'll be involved, and Dan and Elizabeth, and but I think that if maybe find some way to get other members of the community involved, and I think the best ones that we could get are the ones that have done the dumbest things, or some of the dumbest things.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Get them involved, and then they'll trust us more than what they ever trusted Philippe, obviously, because Philippe is trying to hang things on their head.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. Nothing can go wrong with that.
What do you think about that?
That's a smart idea. I can't see anything going wrong with that, because we know that collectively we have a hatred for fucking Xavier. That's what we call him, for everything that he's done to all of us.
Well, now he's called pedophile.
Yeah, that's right.
What a freak. See, then we can figure out how all the pay will be, so that way people will be able to profit off my name, but it will be in a legal way, so that they don't get in trouble.
All we need is your express permission to use your likeness for our projects, and to remove it if it's something with which you disagree.
Right. Yeah. Which either you or I disagree.
Right. But I mean, we'll be
Especially
using your likeness, though. So, I would always ask you first.
Okay. And, if I don't really want anybody else handling any money right now except for you.
Yeah, I don't even know how comfortable I am with that. You might want to nominate an overseer or something. That way, if I make a mistake, it's not...
Oh, son of a bitch! Fucking, what the fuck's his name? How come I can't remember his name?
Chris Hansen?
No, not hardly.
Based shaman?
Who?
Based shaman?
Yes, him. He's been quite loyal for quite some time.
Yeah.
What do you think about him?
I like him enough. I do know that he's setting his sights on being a huge YouTuber, and he's usually too busy to talk to me. So I don't know if you want to bring him in on the venture. He probably won't answer my email because we don't really talk that much because he still thinks that I hate you and all that shit. So he doesn't like anybody who talks bad about you. But if you want me to reach out on your behalf, that might be a different story.
Okay, because yours and his relationship obviously has to change.
Well, we don't have a bad relationship. It's just that, we just had a disagreement. But there was never any fighting or anything.
Okay. But obviously it's going to have to get better than what it is. So that way you don't have to think about what happened in the past, and you both will be able to concentrate on now.
Well, maybe you should talk to him first to make sure that you trust him. If you're going to be doing that, you're essentially giving him the keys to your safe. So you should know who you're dealing with and be comfortable with that first, don't you think?
But Dan's a lawyer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I said, oh, yeah. He lays that
Okay.
gavel down good. Yeah, he's a lawyer.
Okay, so Dan will know what to write up for a contract. For everyone that is involved.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we can involve Casey. She told me that
How do you figure?
She told me that she ordered a jewelry making kit because she has to do something called tactile therapy, which is using her hands for something that she has to focus on. So she chose beading and jewelry making. So maybe she can sell some jewelry on your site.
Yeah. But you got to remember, it's not my site. It's
on the
a
site.
support site.
Yeah.
On the site.
Maybe she can do dance videos.
Huh?
Maybe she can do dance videos for the site and then get ad revenue.
Yeah, well, see, I thought about that, was being able to get Casey on the site so she can make some money off it too.
Oh, she could do interpretive dance to your songs.
Oh yeah, she could.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I can watch one of the videos of her dancing all alone. Is Jesus, so fucking beautiful.
And you know what she can do is she can teach people new dance moves and do them to your music that's for sale. So people will be watching the pretty girl dance or wanting to learn how to do a dance move, but at the same time exposed to your product.
Yeah. Providing we can get her to focus.
That might help her because this is the real
might,
deal
because
now. She lost her studio. She's going to need a job when she gets out.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to involve her in it because that really might help her a lot, be able to focus a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know based on this phone number?
I don't.
Okay, but you know his email address.
Yeah.
Okay, so write him an email and let him know. Well, is tonight a good time for you to call him?
Right now, no. In 3 minutes, I have to go to emergency preparedness training, and then after that, I have to go to get my update on my first aid and CPR.
I didn't figure right now. I said tonight.
Oh, tonight. I thought you said right now.
Get your mind off Dan's cock, will ya?
No, it's not on Dan's cock. It's on this boring ass fucking training. Yeah. I'll contact him. Actually, I'll send him an email right now, and by tonight, I'll give you his answer.
Okay. And tell him that I would like to talk to him, but it'd be through you. So I want to keep my phone number as limited as possible.
All right.
So ask him if he can give you his phone number so that you and me and him can have a three-way conversation about a business venture, and ask him to please do not mention it on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. I'll send the email right now, and then maybe he'll see it and reply by lunch.
Yeah. And see, I also want to be up to think of some way to pay Betty back. So if we can get enough income coming in off of this, then I'll be able to pay Betty back.
I think that's admirable, and I would like to put everything that I am able to get, aside from the plane ticket, to that fund as well.
Yeah. And maybe you can, somehow we can even give Betty something to do so she can make some extra money off of it.
Lorne, you and I should go have some professional headshots taken, and we can sell them with our signatures. Really? I have big boobs and tattoos. People love that shit.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. But let's do one step at a time first, though.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I gotta go because it's 8. You make a list, and I'll call you on my lunch at 11:30.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, hot stuff. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good meeting and learn something.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to shock some old person back to life so they can die the next day.
Bye. 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 Bye.